Hey everybody, it's Grady here back at Uncle Sweetie's Model Works. Coming to you with the final on my 2022 box stock group build put on by the Fallout Shelter. It's been a long time coming, a lot of updates coming, and I really appreciate you guys' support and your comments on my videos and your encouragement on the mistakes and your tips for doing things better. I'm sure my next builds will be better and better. But as this thing turned out, I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to get into the video. You're going to get to see the sub-assemblies ready to go. Then I did the final assembly off camera, and then go through all the details of the build and the final. I'm really happy with it. I'm proud of it. It's it's certainly not a great build, but I will say it's one of the best I've ever done because I have learned new techniques and new things, and I'm more apt to take risks and do new things now than I used to be. But yeah, this is the best build I've ever done. It's my first build in 25 years, and I'm proud of it. So let's get into it. Alright, right now I'm going to show you the sub-assemblies I've got done and go over what I still have to do because today's the day and I don't have a lot of time to get her done. Alright, so we've got chassis and front suspension, rear suspension muffler. Got the red shocks in there. You can't really see it, but the springs, I don't know if there's an angle where you can see it or not. The springs in there are red. Little weathering on the chassis. We've got, I'm going to try to keep a lot of this under wraps because I just want a nice reveal. We got the body all done. I shot another coat of the clear on it. So it got, no, let me watch what I'm doing. It got a little better with that finish. Yeah, so some sanding and some care would have gone a long way. I still, this last round though, if you look close, there's a good, I didn't get it glossy on the, just this top front. So, alright, I may, after I build it and do a final, I may fix that later. Engine, all ready to go. A little weathering on that. Just ready to pop in. And so this is what we would consider today a fuel injection spider. And it goes on about like so. So basically the engine is complete. I just have to assemble it after it's installed in the body. Wheels and tires, still going to keep that a little secret. So you'll just have to stay tuned. And the interior tub, which could be better, could be worse. I really like what I've done with it. Got the shifter in there and the decal on the steering wheel. Did a very little bit of detail painting on the stereo buttons and the logo on the dashboard. I love the colors I picked, and it is box stock, so there's no blocking, there's no any kind of that. I like it. I think it's going to look awesome. And I think that's it. Interior tub, body, engine, chassis. What I've got left is final assembly. I've got to do the I'm not going to try to get that. Do the headlights and the headlight buckets on the front, I've got to do the reds, which also include the taillights on the back. Watch what I'm doing when I pick that up. I've got to do all of the glass, the front and rear windshield, and side windows, and the headlights and such. A couple minor pieces here. I have to install a brake booster. That calls for after the engine's installed in the body. Radiator hose, license plates, a couple little things in the interior mirror, third brake light. I think that's it. But like I said, I do have to get cracking because I only have a few hours before work. And yeah, if I can't get a video together before I go to work, it may not happen today, which I would be disappointed in myself. So I'm going to get cracking, and I'll be back, what you see, in just a couple of seconds. Okay, here we are, everybody. 2022 box stock group build finally. Going to start with the hood off. Let you take a look at the engine. The red is the fuel injection system. Did a little detail painting in there. Put a couple of decals in there. The engine bay color is NATO, to me, it's NATO black. You can see in there that most of the engine is blue. Wanted some contrast. It didn't quite come out quite how I wanted, but it's good. I'm happy with it. What do we got in there? The overflow tank, the windshield reservoir, master cylinder. There was some fitment issues with the fuel injection system, but I worked that out. Figured I'd show you with the hood off first. And we can go ahead and spin around in this angle. Got the SS license plate on the front. The decaling. The wheels I've been waiting on because I painted them to match the interior instead of leaving them chrome or doing like black. I love the way the gray and red interior turned out. The red that I have is not a gloss though, so that is what it is. But I think those wheels really stand out. The glass, I went with the Elmer's glue, and here as I come around the back, I clearly did not have a handle on using the Elmer's glue for glass. I learned some things, but yeah. Got the license plate on the back. I used Tester silver under the taillight lenses and the reverse lenses. Back around more wheels. Yeah, you can definitely see where I don't know. I'll have to figure out something else or a better technique to use the Elmer's glue for the glass. I do love that red and gray interior. Got the steering and wheel in there. And you can see the gear shifter in there. The paint job, I put another coat of the Dupli-Color clear on it, and I think that made it turn out really well. I don't like where the wheels are positioned on this. I can't get the chassis to move any far forward, but I think the wheels are just like too far back. Now, I'm going to stop here. I'll show you the bottom. Then we'll put the hood on and give you another turn around on the another go on the merry-go-round. Alright, here's the bottom and final assembly. Get it up a little closer. Did some dry brushing, some not any deep weathering, but made it look like, yeah, it's a daily driver. Got the exhaust. Once again, those red shocks. There you go. Maybe you can see the red springs in there to match with the red. Let's see if I can tell which is which here. This, I believe this side, yes, this side, that taillight marker, not taillight, yeah, the side marker is the decal. This side, it is, to me, a clear red over silver. They're both over silver. This one's painted. This one's decal. Somewhere in the process, I popped off the decal, so I used the Tamiya clear red. I like that a lot better. I'm probably not going to use decals for the marker lights anymore. there you go. There's that blue engine there. Transmission is Testors aluminum, flat. Just used little different shades of browns and some silver on the dry brushing. Sanded the tires so that they don't have that high gloss thing, like, shine like they do, because that's just not natural unless it's a show car. If you've driven it, well, yeah, I got a little glue on the side over here. That Elmer's glue really got to me. I did learn towards the end to let it tack up a little bit before you start applying it. It's not drying as clear as I want. Probably going to keep working on that and maybe experiment with that Bob Smith Industries. Oh, I don't know which kind of super glue it is, but I'll look it up. I'm going to put the hood on, get a different angle, and let you guys see some. Alright, spin it around with the hood on. I think it looks like a great looking car. There's the signal light markers again. I just love the way those wheels and tires turned out. I've really learned a lot on this build. This is, like I've said, this is my first build in 25 years. You can look through there. I did the red on the door cards as well, on the accent panels. Painted the chrome pieces silver that would hold the door strap. The door strap's black. I definitely need some more patience and some more practice and skill on that detail painting. I blacked out, you can see here, I blacked out the inside of the wheel, but the glue surface was inside the spokes, so you can still see a little bit back there. Didn't mess with the exhaust any, left them like they were. My my story is they're chrome tips, so they're chrome because, well, it is a box stock build, so no pen vices allowed. I really like the way this turned out. I'm proud of it. There's plenty of mistakes, plenty of flaws in the finished product, but I am happy with this. I learned a lot, and I've learned some things that I still have to learn, and I don't know what that rainbow reflection is on the top of that car. I guess it's something to do with the reflection of the clear, but man, that's so weird. I like it. 86 Monte Carlo SS. 86 Monte on the license plate. I really like it. SS on the front. The decals really came out fantastic for what I was expecting. You really can't see it, but on these Monte Carlos, on the black ones, there's a graphic right there above that line, and I guess I got it too far. No, I'm right on the door. You can't see it on the car. You can't see it in the camera unless you're really looking at the right angle. It says Monte Carlo SS, and it says it on the driver and passenger. That's on the real car as well. Like I said, I've loved these cars. This build right here, I'm probably gonna fix maybe the finish issue on the front balance now, or the front, whatever you call it. I don't know if I will or not. Like I said, I'm proud of this for my first build in many years. I'm really proud of this. And I think I'm going to leave it as is, and this will go on my shelf as something that I'm proud of and something that I can go back and gauge my progress. That I can look back in 5 kits, 10 kits, 10 years and see where I started at. I'll tell you, some of these decals, this one around the grill, man. I did use the Elmer's glue in the headlight buckets. Here, I'll lift this up right here so you can actually see. It's got the bottom marker lights as well. Those all came out very well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Even have the itty bitty chrome piece reflectors. Yeah, I need a different pointer. Wonder if this will work. Not really. That's fine. Itty bitty chrome pieces inside the mirrors for the reflective pieces. Again, that rear glass is toast, and it doesn't fit very well. It installs from the outside, and I have decided I really don't like that method. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this off. There again, you can see in there. Well, I'm at a different angle. I did put the decal on the dashboard. There's a little bit of detail painting on the knobs on the stereo. But for wood, yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it. It's going to go on my shelf, and I can revisit. I can look back and see where my skills used to be. Thank you guys. As always, like, subscribe, give me a comment. I hope everybody's having a fantastic New Year's Eve. Be safe. I know I will be. I may not be completely sober, but I will be safe. So I'm going to get this edited, rendered, and up, hopefully before the deadline. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all the support through this. And now I've got to pick another one of another kit to build out of all those ones you see behind me in all the videos. Thanks, guys. Keep learning. Keep growing. See ya.